Alright, let's get ready for this full body stretch, 15 minutes. This is actually done with no equipment, so you can do it anytime, anywhere. I just recommend you get some mat or a shirt, something that you can cushion, so it doesn't hurt your butt that much, and afterwards your knee. So we're just gonna get right into it with some single leg rotations, so hip rotations. These are really good for your hips. We're gonna start doing 20 on each side. So we're just gonna get the knee all the way open and then all the way closed, going from open to closed, trying to get that full range of motion. Try not to move your pelvis too much. That's gonna allow the hip to stretch and not the lower back. So yeah, we're gonna get 20 reps on these. Just take it easy, it's the beginning. It's gonna loosen up the hips and get us ready for our next exercises. So once you're done with the right leg, you can go on and start doing the left leg. Same thing, looking really good. Just sitting down, spreading. You can put your hands just to support you, or you can maybe do it with your elbows. But yeah, that position, really good. Getting comfortable, starting to move your body. This was around midday for me, so I was already a little bit loose, but it's good to get the body moving and just greasing up those joints to feel better. And I try to hold every stretch or moving stretch for about a minute. This was about 20 reps. Then after we do the single leg rotations, we're gonna get into the double leg rotations. So one leg is gonna be rotating inward and the other leg is gonna be rotating outward. In this chance, you can let the pelvis move and go along and follow. Try to get as close as you can with your knees to the ground. They don't have to touch the ground like I'm doing on the video, but if you allow yourself to do it, it's okay. And if you can't do it, it doesn't feel any pain, that's okay. You can certainly do it and let your knees touch the ground. So we're gonna keep it moving for about a minute or 20 reps on each side. This is very relaxing. We do tend to keep a lot of stress and tension on our hips, so these types of exercises that don't require a lot of strength and are more passive style of stretch, they're going to be working really good on our hips. So I do stand up now, and we're going to our third exercise of the day. This is going to be a chest opener and shoulder stretch. So we're gonna step on all fours, and then from all fours we're gonna take our hands a little bit forward, and after we take our hands forward, we're gonna bring the chest down to the floor, trying to keep a neutral neck, straight back. The hips and the legs and the knees, they are at 90 degrees, and then we just keep pushing our chest towards the ground, trying to keep our shoulders close together. So imagine you want to close and hide your armpits from the ground. So we're just going to take the shoulders. You're going to feel really good here on your chest, on your shoulders, on your back. This is a very nice stretch. Really works nice into opening your body and just letting yourself loose and relaxed here. Let go of the head a little bit. Just hold it for about a minute. We have a slight we have our guests, our invited guests right there. Those are my dogs. So yeah, she really likes getting into my exercises and my workouts. So I get distracted a little bit there, playing a little bit with them. But I think I did hold them for about a minute. So I was gonna get into the next exercise. So for our next stretch, we're gonna do some push and pull. So this is like a variation of the, no, okay, I got confused. So for our next exercise, we're gonna do some front hip extensions. So you're gonna start from all fours, and then you're gonna replace your foot with your hand. Then with your foot on the position, you're gonna grab your feet from the back and start pulling. So you stretch the front hip. It's gonna feel really nice on your hip. And this is actually a place where we store a lot of stress, a lot of tension. So stretching up these muscles are gonna relax a lot. Sometimes you relieve some tension other ways, like crying or maybe getting agitated. So it's very funny when you stretch your hips, some weird things happen. So I switched arms over there just because I felt like it. You can keep the same hand, you can do both hands, depends on how you're feeling that day. In this case, I do recommend you double fold your mat to put the resting knee, in my case the left knee, on the floor, and it doesn't have a lot of stress on it. Then we're gonna switch sides. The foot that's on the ground, it's gonna be around 90 degrees. So first you can also just let it hang for a little bit before you bring that foot up. This is still gonna be a really nice stretch on your hip. So after a couple seconds, you can bring the foot up and start pulling with your hand. I'm gonna start pulling with my left hand, then I'm gonna I almost lost my balance there, but I'm gonna keep it there for a couple seconds, maybe half a minute. Then if I feel like it, might switch hands, might stay with the same hand. The important thing is that you keep pushing your hip forward without any pain, and just let your hip relax and stretch and release some of the stress we accumulate on the day or on the week. Depends on how frequently you stretch these. So here I try to get a little bit more balance into my practice, and I grab with both hands just to stretch it on the last couple seconds. And then I do a fancy stand-up just because I like doing crazy stuff. So I check my next exercise. This is gonna be, I think it's gonna be a deep squat. So we're gonna go into standing good mornings with a straight leg. So the thing with these exercises, like, it's a hamstring stretch. So the back of your legs is gonna stretch, and also your lower back and your glutes. The objective of these exercises is that you go as low as you can with a straight back. So it can look a lot different for you. You can go a little bit less down, and you can go more and lower. So depending on how flexible you are in your hamstrings, this is gonna look a little different for you. In my case, I go about mid-height. I go until like the middle low of my body. I like to keep my hands on my head. That keeps my upper spine open, and it tends to get my back on a straight position. So I like to keep my hands there. You can also put them on your hips. That's gonna be fine too. So we're gonna do about 10 to 20 of these reps, or if you're gonna do them slowly, maybe you can hang on the position. You can do them for about a minute. So yeah, just move around a little bit, trying to get some heat in my body. This was a very cold day. I like to be shirtless or not have a lot of coat on when it's cold, just to generate some heat and get that into my practice as well. Here, just chilling a little bit, relaxing. Remember, there's no rush in working out, so just take your time. We're gonna go into a deep squat position here. I'm going down, trying to go as down as I can without lifting the heels. But in your case, if you're not flexible enough, already, your heels might go up just like I did in the video. That's okay, you can hold the position there. Just take a couple seconds here, relax with your body, with your deep squat position. You can also do these single leg stretches where you grab your knee with your hand and then you push it a little bit, or you can also try holding this like prayer style position where you push your knees outward with your elbows. You just keep pushing, keep going down. Remember, this is an active stretch, so try not to let your weight go down, but stretching and holding your butt a little bit up, just like holding it a little bit so you don't rest here, but rather stretch and hold your body in this deep squat position. So I just hold that for a minute or so. Keep stretching, and remember, you can do the single leg stretches as much as you can. So this is another variation. You put one hand on the floor, and then with the other hand you just grab your knee, stretch it a little bit, maybe get a little bit of a back twist in there too. Getting creative, getting moving. Our bodies are made to move in very different and weird ways, so feel free to explore. As long as you don't feel any pain, you can try and do some weird stuff like me. Just a quick frog pose there, stretching my hips, standing up, getting ready for the next exercise. So for our next exercise, I'm gonna do a shoulder chest opener. You're just gonna sit on all fours like a reverse plank, and you're gonna lift your butt up. Your hands can be looking away from you or directly to you. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna try both poses here. So just lift your butt up a little bit. Here my camera turned off and I had to run back and turn it on again so we can continue with the exercise. So we're gonna get into the position again. Just go all the way down, get on all fours, but just with your chest looking up. And then after a while, you can also try to lift your butt up and just try to get parallel to the ground with your hands and feet looking the same way to the front, and opening your chest, opening your shoulders. This is gonna feel really good on your shoulders, really good on your chest. It's also help you on your posture. It's gonna help you keep a straight back. So this is really good for whole body. It's also clenching the butt cheeks. So you need to be pushing the butt cheeks upwards. A really nice position to get your core muscles engaged and also your butt engaged. Your shoulder is really good. So try it out. Keep it for like a minute or so, and then we're gonna keep going to the next exercise. For this one, we're gonna be doing some CatCow, just a couple rounds of CatCow. So when you're inhale, you're gonna go down, breathe, try to get the shoulder blades together and just stretch your back. And then on the exhale, you're gonna go to this cat position. So cow, inhale, and then exhale, and stretch your back up like a cat when it gets angry. So cow, exhale, cat, push, inhale, get your shoulder blades together, and then exhale, try to spread your back and push to the ground. So inhale and exhale. Then afterwards, you're gonna exhale and push to like downward facing dog, but with your knees bent for the beginning of the exercise. So inhale, you go down, exhale, you push. Try to stretch your back. So this is not focused on the hamstrings, this is gonna be focused on the back and all the shoulders. And after a couple reps, you might want to start stretching those legs up and start getting the movement into your hamstrings and into your butt. So we're gonna do about 4 to 5 reps with the legs bent, and then afterwards we're gonna start getting those legs a little bit more stretched every single rep. So remember, breathe and you get cow, so you arch your back, and then exhale, you push, and then you get those legs straight. We're gonna do around 5 to 7 reps of these all fours to downward facing dog repetitions. Remember to do these as fast as you want. Just try to keep it in sync with your breath. It gets you in this kind of meditative state when you link your exercises with your breath, and it also helps you get a little bit more into that stretch and into your practice. So we're gonna do a couple more of these. This is really getting into your hips, into your hamstrings, stretching that body out, pushing with your hands, keeping your elbows straight, trying to tuck your shoulders like we did on the beginning when we opened our chest. Then I'm gonna walk into a forward fold. This is just trying to relax and relieve some tension from my lower back. Maybe move the hands, put the counter palm of your hands to the ground, just relax a little bit. Bend your knees and then go up vertebra by vertebra. I do some shoulder moving there to loosen up the body. Very nice. Just listen to your body and do as it says. If it wants to do some weird movements and some Macarena right there, feel free to do it. So I'm gonna lose the mat here because I'm gonna go into the last exercise. This is a balance exercise. My mat was having a mood there, so I kicked it back to its position. So for this last exercise, we're gonna do some crawls, some lunge crawls. So we're gonna go down with one knee, trying to keep the unbent, the foot that's on the ground. We're gonna keep it around 90 degrees, and we're gonna lift and walk the next foot forward, and then change legs, as you can see me doing in the video here. When you get close to a wall or the limit of the area that you have to train, be careful not to hit your head, and just do a quick turn. Try not to stand when you do the turn. Try to keep yourself low when you turn to the other side. But in any case, if you don't feel comfortable or you don't feel the balance to do it, just stand up, turn around, get back down, and do the next couple of reps. So yeah, we're gonna do these for a minute or so. So just have fun with this exercise, have fun with your balance and with your knee and strength. So this was it. I tried to do some fancy handstand, although I don't have a handstand in my repertoire, but all the time you need to have some fun when you work out. So this was it. If you liked it, subscribe, share it, and have some fun.